Okie doke. Welcome y'all to episode 8, Kettlebell Corner. We're going to discuss post 72-hour fast. Um, so, right off the rip, scale of 1 to 10 on difficulty, I would probably say it's about a 6. Um, I think initially it was difficult because I've never done one before that long. Um, and ending the first day knowing I still had so much far to go. But looking back and after the last day, going into the last 4 or 5 hours, um, yeah, like I said, it's when you're that close, it's you realize you can go another day. Almost did, but I think 72-hour fast is a good benchmark for me. Some takeaways, like I said, 6 out of 10. Knowing now that what it feels like. The hardest parts for me were the last few hours before bedtime. That's usually when we're eating dinner. That's usually like hour or so after dinner, a little rice cake, peanut butter action, or like a little snackety snack. Um, so my body realizing, hey, this is usually when we eat. During the day at work, not that bad. I made sure I was drinking water all day. I would drink Propel, not a ton, maybe one or two, and then a Celsius packet and a big thing of water. But I was drinking at least 3 of these a day. Um, got into some sparkling water just to change it up. Did coffee once, maybe twice a day. Um, but yeah, I don't there's I think first off, shout out to a lot of my friends who reached out to me, gave me tips, how to break the fast, how to help get through it. So shout out to y'all, I appreciate you, and just all the support that Yes, it's some people are like, oh, it's only a 72-hour fast. Well, it's only 3 days without eating. Well, I don't usually go like 3 hours without eating, so it was a big deal for me. Um, But having some conversations with friends of mine, you realize how much food temptation there is in the world, and all over the place. Social media, TV, commercials, shows. Um, it's everywhere, and a lot of it is not good. Um, so it's a lot of that food temptation, and you look around and you realize that the world is killing itself by overeating and eating so much. Um, this is something that I'm probably going to do often, maybe once a month. I feel really good after. I don't know what they talk about, the mental clarity or like getting more clear headed. Didn't experience that for 1 second. I was calling people by the wrong names. A little forgetful. Again, I don't know if it was like my first time. My body was like, "Hey, what the heck is happening?" Um, I know of people who talk about doing fasts and finding closeness and growing their faith with God. To be honest, I felt anytime that I prayed or was looking for His presence or trying to, or if I was like thinking about it really hard or just focusing on God, I felt I felt closeness. I felt like this like little bit of chill over my body, these little bit of goosebumps. Like I don't. I've told Lex before. There's been times where I've outwardly prayed to God and I get chills over my body. We've debated like not arguing, but like we've talked about like that could be the devil wanting me to not do it anymore because like it would give me chills and I'd be like, oh, and I kind of stop. But during this fast, I would, if I was reading my devotional, spending some time in the Bible a little bit, just like my focus was all in at that moment in God. I felt it more than I have regular in a normal day to day. So that was really cool. To grow spiritually, to put more focus front of the mind, front of the heart. Um, so yeah, looking forward to doing it again. Not gonna push 72 for a while, I guess. Let me get in the rhythm of 72 hours. Highly recommended. I think anybody and everybody should fast if you're not pregnant and not on some serious medication. And and I think anybody and everybody could benefit from it. Even a 24-hour fast, even just like a whole day reset, hydrate all day. Um, and I'd love to hear everybody's opinion on that. I'm ready for it. But oh, and the other thing, I got real cold. That was super weird. Monday night or Sunday is when I started. Saturday night was last meal into Sunday. Sunday night, not a big deal, but Monday, I was freezing. And then when I went to the gym Tuesday morning, freezing. It was my body. I had to look it up. Um, it's your body's way of trying to stay warm because you're not feeding it. So uh, really weird. Lex and Roman just sweating and hot. We got fans on, AC on, and I'm like bundled up in sweatpants and a hoodie with my hood on. That was the only like really really weird thing. But yeah, broke the fast real small. Vegetable soup, couple eggs, and then the morning after this morning, had some eggs in a tortilla, and that was it. Probably about 3 or 4 hours later, had a couple hard boiled eggs. Hour later, had some watermelon. At about lunchtime, had some chickpeas, quinoa, a little bit of chicken, spinach. Just like this weird light meal that I probably wouldn't normally eat. But it was good. I really enjoyed it. I definitely highly recommend and would do it again. All right. See y'all next time.